Oh yeah, what's up Internet? Welcome to the download. Joining us today is none other than Toddy Smith. Todd, in the house. I was told earlier, true story, to call you Toddy the Hottie.
Okay.
How does it feel to know that someone in this office thinks you're Toddy the Hottie?
Wow, I really appreciate that. Who is it? Raise your hand.
You're staring into a vast sea of hands.
All these people
All the
out
hands
here.
go up.
Okay, right off the bat, man, we were talking just a second ago, you're on a book tour right now. The name of the book is I'll Give You $1 If You Consider This Art. Can we get the photo up here?
Yep.
You say you've got one more date, it's coming up in Miami. Tell me about this, tell me what it's been like. You're out here meeting the fans, selling the book.
Yeah, it's actually been crazy. It's been like, we had our last one in Chicago at an art space, which was probably the coolest event for myself and for Darren, my writing partner. And everyone's just been so open and honest about how the book makes them feel, how they feel about the book. We're getting really good feedback, and we worked our butts off for this, and so it's a really cool feeling to know that someone's reading your stories that you wrote, that you personally wrote, and they're digging them. They like them.
Well, it's poems, stories, comics.
Yeah.
I want to bring in our producer, Brianna. Brianna, did you get a copy of the book, Bri?
I mean, I think I should, yeah. I'm all into poetry. And I mean, I could use $1.
Well, I actually, I'm not sure if you guys have read it.
Wait, are you giving us $1?
Okay, well, thank you. Merry Christmas.
You split that with
We'll just put that dollar with you,
Bree,
Brianna.
pay no attention to this, okay? Todd, I actually want to bring this up. I went to the webpage. Underneath the little description of the book, it says this right here. A mechanic milks a cow, a recluse walks outside for the first time in 3 weeks, 2 teenagers watch tennis on mute, a grown man drinks a juice box in his underwear. All of these moments strike the artful balance between intellectual acuity and lighthearted absurdity. Toddy and Darren establishes them as new literary voices to listen to, laugh with, and follow. People have been laughing with you and following you for a long time.
Yeah.
What is it? How does it feel to know that they're now holding this book and reading your work?
That's the crazy thing is because Darren and I talk about it all the time. We make some jokes in the book, but it's literally our souls are in this book. Where we've been involved with this for so long, from writing lame Instagram captions years and years ago to throwing those captions, editing those captions, and putting them into this book. And it's fiction. We call it fiction, but it's a lot of non-fiction, or it's a lot of nonfiction in the book. And then I used to send Darren my diary entries and journals and stuff like that, and there was just real stuff in there. And then we were able to turn it into something where we can put out in the world so people can read and relate to and feel something.
I want to get into the video you put up on YouTube about Jason Nash moving out, but before that, what was the tipping point where you were like, we've got all this material, we have to put this in a book? How did you know?
It was probably quite a few years ago, maybe 5 or 6, where he's in Northern California going to college, I'm down here going to college, and we had this email chain just going back and forth each week, almost every day. I would send him stuff like a poem, a short story, hey, what do you think about this? And he would respond, I'm excited for the next draft, and that would just keep me motivated to keep me going. And then eventually we're hey, we really have something here. We're able to put together an outline of all these short stories. It wasn't close to finish at all, but we had something to start with, and we're able to go from there. And so before we put the book out, we took a step back and we're we need something to tie this together, and we created the prologue and preface.
Oh, cool.
So we went our separate ways. We don't work together in the same room. Separate ways. I wrote the prologue, he wrote the preface, and they're both my favorite parts of the book because they're so real and honest. The whole book, but this is Darren was he's my therapist, and I would just write and send him stuff. And we would use comedy, or we would use humor or metaphors or something just to kind of mask everything, and then we just threw it all.
That's awesome.
I love that. You said real and honest has been the theme of what we're talking about. What's the response been from the fans? Because this is a labor of love. It's very personal.
Yeah.
What have they been? How have they engaged in it?
It's been nothing but positive. Everyone, they've been telling me that we've inspired them to write or read again, or just kind of get creative and just kind of find a new, just something to to be positive and just to go out and live their lives.
Would you mind sharing the story you started to share with us a minute ago? No one else. I don't know that you've told this story someplace else, but it was about the girl reacting to your nail polish.
Yeah. So we're at the book signing in Chicago, and this girl comes up to me and she's I really dig your nail polish and the way you're wearing sparkly purple nail polish, and you inspired me to come out to my parents.
Wow.
And I was just I'm so happy. I hope
that's powerful.
Yeah. It was really open and honest, which was great because, it was the first time we've met, and so for her to say that and we felt like this connection.
Well, let's say, listen, you put so much of your life out there on Instagram and YouTube, it's like these people feel like they know you. Like they know who your roommates are.
Yeah.
We know that your last video is all about Jason moving out.
Where's he going?
Emotional.
Yeah. When I put emotional, I read that as like a very sarcastic tone for myself.
I got it. I knew it was sarcastic.
Yeah, I was like emotional because like I just try to like mess around with the title sometimes. But actually, I am really, really bummed that Jason's moving out. We've lived together for almost 4 years, and he's the best dude I know. Besides being the funniest, hands down, he'll drop anything to go do something for his friends if they need his help. And he has 2 kids. He's working his ass off. He had a comedy tour that he killed. He's filming YouTube videos every day. He's doing stuff for other people, and so he's the best dude. So I'm really sad to see him go, but I'm happy he bought a house, him and his kids, and so I'm happy for him.
It's a whole new chapter.
Yeah,
it's like,
he's
what
turning
do you imagine?
the page.
He deserves it 100%.
So him and he's moving out.
Yeah.
Toddy, who's moving in?
You are. Master bedroom.
No, I'm not
Jason
paying
Carter,
that.
you guys get to the master bedroom.
Split it.
You tried to hit me with that earlier. I'm not paying that rent on the master bedroom. I will share a bathroom, but yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'll done with it.
We were prepping for you to come on the show today. We did a little digging. I want to show you a clip and get your thoughts on this little show from 2013. Can we roll this clip?
Where are you from?
I'm from Huntington Beach, California.
I've been there.
Have you?
Yes.
You like it?
Yes. It's kind of like the South. Y'all are laid back in a different way, but we're laid back too here.
Yeah.
Can you surf?
Yeah, I can surf.
Do you surf a lot?
Yeah, all the time.
Like, oh my God, Todd, can we surf?
Oh my God.
What is it? What goes through your mind when you see that? That was
That
2013,
hair, that
Sweet
hair,
Home
Todd,
Alabama.
that
I'm just like clean shaven, that hair.
Yeah.
I feel like I had a little more baby fat on my face.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't know. That is really funny. That show was so much fun.
Yeah.
I met one of my best friends from that show. Emilio, he's out in New York. He has a great restaurant out there. That show was an experience. I was very, very young, didn't know what the hell I was doing, lost kid, and really had no identity. I just, did this
We
show.
love you with the long hair here.
Yeah.
Would you ever, okay, so that was a dating show that was more or less like another really famous dating show, the Bachelor franchise.
Yeah,
Did they
yeah.
ever hit you up? Would you ever be interested in doing that?
They haven't hit me up. I don't know why. Probably not though. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah?
It's just I look at those shows. I did that show, and there was just so much energy. And The Bachelor was even like on another scale. That's so much energy you have to put into that. I'm like, I can barely do a YouTube video. Holy crap! And so, but I don't think I could do The Bachelor or Bachelorette. But it would be great.
You never know, man.
Yeah.
You
I
never
need to know because I'm from Alabama.
Oh,
What was
Brianna's
your-
coming in here from
I
I need
Alabama.
to know. So what was your favorite thing about Alabama that you can remember?
My favorite thing would probably be, I really dug the humid weather and the sunsets. It was
Really?
gorgeous. Yeah, we had this long dock from the house, and I would just sit out there, drink a beer, and just like watch the sunset. It was nice.
If a girl were from Alabama, what would she need to do to win your heart, Brianna?
Oh, wow. I don't have the country bumpkin accent, so I don't know. I might be out the running.
all you have to do to win my heart is tell me like one of my stories.
Oh,
And buy his book.
pick up that book.
I used to post those Instagram captions, and when someone would say, "Oh, I love your stories," I'd be like, "That's what I was looking for."
Yeah.
It's,
Slide right in the DMs
Yeah.
off the story. Last thing, can we pull up that Toddy 2013 versus now? Can we pull that photo up? Oh, yes.
Damn,
Come a
I don't
long
know-
way, Toddy.
I don't know who I prefer.
The hair, brother. I'm
Dude, you got a
sorry.
little
That was
Jason.
good, yeah.
You got a little Jason Momoa vibe
I
going
was
on there in
thinking the same
2013.
thing.
I gotta go back in time, huh?
Yeah. All right.
All right, well, listen, we're keeping it in the vlog squad. Yes, Olivia Jade has made her return to YouTube this weekend after 7 months of being gone. Her fans are eager to hear what she's been up to and what's next for her.
Yes. She came out in the video, and we'll just let her speak for herself here in a second. She talks about debating the decision for 7 months and should she return.
I'm legally not allowed to speak on anything going on right now. A part of me is like, should I come back to YouTube right now? Because it's been so long and I actually really, really miss it. Though I'm terrified to make this video and to come back, I know that I also want to start taking smaller steps in the right direction for people that have been DMing and asking me. Moral of the story is I've missed you guys so much, and I'm just really excited to start filming again and to start uploading, and I really hope you enjoy the vlog.
You know, she came back after what has been one of the biggest scandals of the year involving her mom, Lori Loughlin, and her dad, Massimo Giannulli. But you know, sources have told us here at ET that her being on YouTube absolutely was a very intrinsic, very close part of her life as a YouTuber. Stepping away from that, is it hard? Like, is it making videos? Does it, you know, is it that deeply ingrained?
Yeah, I can't speak for her, but yeah, definitely. I think if I were to step away from videos or even like writing or something like that, I'd be very bummed.
Yeah.
That's what had been doing for the past few years, and same for her. And that's actually the first time I've seen that video. She's actually a really good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying. I know
she's
you're
great.
friends. I know
Yeah.
you said you support her 100%. What goes
Yeah,
through your
yeah.
mind when you see that video?
You know, I mean, I'm happy for her that she's able to put herself out there, and it takes a lot of courage to do that.
What would you say to her right now?
That I love her and that I support her, and if she wants to keep post videos, I mean, she should post videos.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely behind her family. I'm really good friends with her boyfriend too, and so I love them.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the question that people ask is, what is she gonna do now?
Yeah.
Now that she's back.
What's next?
What's next for her? Should she collaborate with people such as yourself, other YouTube bloggers to get maybe back in the swing of things?
Yeah, maybe she can help me with my makeup.
Oh, yes. I totally see that.
I do want to do a makeup video we were talking about earlier.
It's one of those things, it's like looking at this video, there's a couple things we do want. The public appetite for this scandal is huge. Like, we want her to address this in the vlog a little bit. We're looking for these other collaborations, like you said. I don't know. I want to see her where she doesn't look sad. I want to see her happy again.
Yeah, definitely.
Although she's very young, and I think it's no matter. I've never been as famous as Olivia Jade, but I think with all the comments that or with social media, everything that you're inundated on a daily basis, how do you guys deal with that?
I've gotten better. I used to get sucked into those comments.
Yeah.
I see one negative comment, it would ruin my day.
Yeah.
Like I would become anxious and just hate that person. Or I get sucked into different weird rabbit hole of just people talking negatively about myself or my friends, and be like, you guys don't even know us.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Personal.
And so people create these facades online that people are doing something, and it's so bizarre. But I mean, we put ourselves out there, so.
Well, at a certain point, you got to stop looking.
No,
It's
yeah,
like, how do you
totally,
deal with
yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So I'll go through YouTube comments, and if it's a negative comment, I'll block them from my channel.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's taking back the power.
Yeah.
Then I read comments sometimes for sport.
You definitely should not read comments.
Don't do it.
Bree,
Don't
Bree,
do it.
do you read the comments, Bree?
I
some of
do,
them are
but
funny.
they're funny, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
I'm someone who can laugh at myself, and I don't take stuff too serious. But I mean, if you're going in and talking about my mom or something, yeah, I'll block you.
Yeah.
I'll block you.
If someone talks about my family, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say don't feed the trolls. That's what I'm a big don't feed the trolls guy. Don't interact
Well,
with them.
speaking of family,
Yeah.
though, sources have told ET that both her parents are in full support of her coming back to YouTube,
Nice.
as long as she says doesn't talk about the case. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's only upward and onward for
Totally,
Miss
yeah.
Olivia Jade.
All right, next we get to talk about something that I'm super excited about. Turns out the Dobrik dealership not closed yet.
Can I get a car?
You get a car, and you get a car. Okay, we thought Heath's Lambo was going to be the last car David doled out. But then he gave his assistant Natalie this vintage Bronco, which I'm super jealous of.
I was gonna get her one.
Okay, so
Wait,
our
you-
produce Farai. Wait, were you?
You know, you're gonna say that? I was like, were you gonna buy Natalie a Bronco?
No, I wish.
Can you buy me lunch? If you're willing
Sure,
to buy me
yeah.
Eat lunch. Okay, so our producer Farai did a house tour with you guys not too long ago, and one of you said that we think the car thing is over, but then evidently it's not, because he's out here giving away vintage Broncos.
Yeah, I know.
Why does he do this?
Because he can.
Because he can't. I mean, it's great. Natalie's been wanting a Bronco. Natalie's great. She works her butt off for David, and it's 75% her channel and business now.
Oh,
So-
sure.
So she deserves the Bronco 100%. And then David's just like a car dealership in itself.
Yeah.
Ford's gonna go out of business pretty soon.
Oh, you think?
No.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing: is that's not even the first car he gave her. We know that just last year he gave her this Mercedes, which is pretty dope. So now she's got a Mercedes and a Bronco.
Yeah.
Then, just rolling back through it in time, we know he gave his dad a black Tesla, and then he bought this baby blue Lambo. Can we show that real quick? How does he pick these cars? You say she wanted the Bronco. Did Heath want the Lambo?
Heath wanted the Lambo. Heath loves Lambos. I know Jason was going to buy a Tesla, and then Dave bought him a Tesla. I've been looking for
Say it.
something.
Say it
Yeah,
out loud.
put it out there. Let him know.
The new truck from Elon Musk.
Yeah,
That's your next
Cybertruck?
car?
I've been looking for a Cybertruck or the new Bronco.
Yeah, the
That's
new
how, you know?
Bronco?
Yeah.
Or the new Mach-E, the new Mach-E
Yeah.
Mustang
Mustang.
Electro, because you want to be eco-friendly.
Totally. Yes.
Well, Todd, I was curious, if you were going to give a car to somebody in the vlog squad, who would you give it to, and what car would you give them?
I would probably give Scott a car.
Okay.
Scott's my best friend. He gave me a car actually.
I can't. Oh, these first world problems. Give me a car.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I gave Jay a micro machine right here.
And I cherish that micro machine, Tanner.
Gave him a
You
hug.
guys don't give
Give
each
him a
other
hug.
like gift cards. It's only like
Yeah.
cars.
That's actually a really good idea. We should do some gift cards.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
TJ Maxx, you know, you can get a lot for your money there.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like in like 20 years. I'm gonna be broke and looking back like, man, I shouldn't have gave that guy a car.
Yeah. So, hey, man, can I get that car back?
Yeah.
So back to David buying the car. So when they go, and maybe you don't know this, but I have to ask. When they go and when David said when they're presented with the opportunity to have a car, does he have like a price budget? Like you can have, or does he say whatever you want? The sky's the limit.
You know, with the Lambo, you know,
Yeah.
even like the Bronco is like, I mean, I'm sure I can't speak on his behalf, but I'm sure it was up there, you know.
Yeah.
But he also works with SeatGeek, an amazing app where you can buy tickets for your concerts and friends.
Okay, all right. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Hey, Ian, come on now.
Hashtag that influencer life. Okay, it's time to move on to the MVP, the most viral post. Toddy, everybody's been talking about a little baby Yoda. All right, so first off, Mandalorian. Are you a fan, Toddy? You up on this?
Of Baby Yoda?
Yeah.
I actually have not been catching up on Baby Yoda.
Oh, good, because we're oh my God, wait, neither one of you guys?
No.
Get out of
It's
here.
okay. I'm watching other things.
All right.
Like,
Listen,
Tanner, let him know.
I'm gonna let you know. Okay,
the
so here's the thing:
Housewives.
The Mandalorian. It's in the Star Wars universe. It's out on Disney Plus. It's great. Well, a couple weeks ago, they blessed us with Lil Baby Yoda. There's little Yoda right there next to the Mandalorian. It is the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life. It's actually not CGI. That's a little puppet that they built. And I'm not the world's biggest fan. You know who is? J-Lo. Roll the footage.
It's 38.
Oh, it's coming. There it is.
Baby Yoda's amazing. I like Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda's amazing.
co-sign from Jennifer.
Listen.
I have a friend who has a little dog, and it looks like Baby Yoda, just like the face. It was,
Was it a pug? Or a Frenchie?
No, it was a pug.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like,
Well, also, that little Baby Yoda, let's get him out here on the internet. The Rock is also obsessed with little Baby Yoda. Let's pull up The Rock here. Thank you so much for your well wishes, love and support. Meet his little brother. Of course, he's making fun of that one where they photoshopped Kevin Hart for real on top of The Rock's actual child. Then we have Guy.
rude.
Oh, come on, it's great. And then Guy Fieri turned himself into Baby Yoda. Guy Fieri, I am for America's greatest diners, drive-ins, and dives. I look. I never thought that I would ever see a Baby Yoda look like Guy Fieri, but they kind of killed it.
That's the power of the internet. Baby Yoda, I don't know if I saw this yesterday, but looks like Gizmo from Gremlins.
Oh,
I wish I had a picture of that. But look, the only time I've ever been enamored with Yoda was in that one Star Wars movie where what was it? Where he actually gets real crunk with a lightsaber.
It's an episode like.
Real crunk. Baby Yoda gets real crunk.
Which one?
We're talking about the
What was that?
90s Star Wars movies.
No, it's one of the newer ones.
One of the newer ones. Brianna, what was that Star Wars movie where Yoda goes ham with a lightsaber?
I'm asking Meredith, does
that
Yoda
Attack
go
of the
ham with
Clones?
a lightsaber?
It might be.
Attack of the
of the
Clones or
Clones, yeah.
Revenge of the Sith, she
Right.
said.
Attack of the
Revenge of the
Clones.
Sith.
I
Okay.
Don't underestimate Yoda.
Okay, look, don't derail this. We're going to get through this social here. Can we pull up the next one? Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson as Baby Yoda. Come on.
This is like the old guy meme.
The official, it exactly is. It totally is.
Wow.
Then Ariana Grande, this one's been going viral.
Oh, the Ariana. We don't have the Ariana Grande one, but you know what you missed, though. This is Joe Jonas. But we forgot about Pedro Pascal, who plays the Mandalorian. He actually responded to this one. He said, because they had it as like, Baby Yoda is switching off the song Africa.
From
and he
Toto,
said,
great song.
Yeah, and he said, I would never switch off that song.
Well,
Because who
Africa-
would switch off that song? It's a great song.
Baby Yoda.
No,
Because
yeah.
Baby Yoda just doesn't know good music. He's supposed to be a Jedi Knight.
Dare you?
No, the receipts are there, Tanner.
How?
I want to be Baby Yoda.
Yeah?
Can Baby Yoda maybe read a passage from my book?
We might be able, I mean, listen,
No, probably.
listen,
Does he
Toddy.
speak?
Well, not yet.
Okay.
But I don't know that we can pull those kinds of strings
Yeah.
with Lucasfilm.
I mean, but David Dobrik is buying people cars. Maybe he's got the juice.
That's true. He probably has a lot of juice since he's buying everyone cars. Okay. He's gonna buy Baby Yoda a car next.
Maybe that David Dobrik or that Toddy Hottie Baby Yoda is coming. I don't know. If you ask the internet for it, I'm sure they'll give it to you.
I hope so. I want to see it right after this.
Somebody,
Tagged photos.
please Photoshop
We have
Toddy
a
into
Baby
Yoda.
Yoda reading your book.
Yes, that works.
That's
I like
the piss
that.
de resistance.
Yeah,
We can make this happen. Todd, thank you so much for coming in. Best of luck with
Thank
the book.
you for having us.
Hey,
Or me.
and tell them real quick, in Miami this weekend, right?
Miami this weekend, our Basel Sunday book event.
And that's the last date.
Last date, yes.
Guys, get to that.
It's gonna
I'll
be
give you
fun.
$1 if you call this art.
Jeff Wittick might be there.
And I'm not spending this $1. This always gonna be worth something. Besides $1.
I wish I brought my stamp. I could stamp it for
Damn
you.
it, Toddy, you had one job. One job.
Guys, thank you so much. Jason, thanks. Denny, Cassie, we'll see you guys next time. Watch the Download daily at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. Download the ET Live app wherever you get your apps.